Matthew Gospel, chapter 12, verses 38 to 42. A greater than Solomon is here. Jesus Christ made some amazing statements while he was here on earth. Listen to these classic quotes from the lips of Lord Jesus. Before Abraham was, I am. John 8:58. I and my Father are one. John 10:30. One who sees me sees the Father. John 14:9. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. John 14:6. I am the bread of life. John 6:35. Through statements like these, Jesus plainly declared who he was. But his enemies were not content to take him at his word. In our text, they demanded a sign. They didn't want to hear a thing he had to say. What they wanted was for him to perform a miracle to prove that he was the Messiah. His response to them is clear. They will receive no sign but the sign of Jonah. Just as Jonah spent 3 days in the belly of the fish, Jesus would spend 3 days in the heart of the earth. He fulfilled that sign when he rose from the dead. Then Jesus pronounced judgment upon them. He told them that the men of Nineveh would testify against them in the judgment. Nineveh had repented under the preaching of Jonah, but a greater than Jonah had come and they would not hear him. He then told them the queen of Sheba would testify against them as well. She traveled a great distance, a great effort, and with great expense to hear the words of Solomon. But a greater than Solomon had come, and the Jews refused to listen to what he had to say. They didn't have to travel to hear him, still they would not come. When Jesus said that a gentle queen had more faith than they had, it infuriated them. I want to take this statement by Jesus, a greater than Solomon is here, and show you that it still stands true today. Let us turn back to 1 Kings chapter 10, verses 1 to 13, and examine the facts related to King Solomon. I want to see what the Bible has to say about Solomon's glory and how Jesus is greater. Jesus is greater in his ways. Sheba was probably somewhere in the area around Ethiopia. As this pagan queen reigned in her country, the sailors and merchants that passed through shared the word of this greatness of King Solomon. 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 7. She heard of his wealth. She heard of the great riches that flowed into the kingdom of Solomon. 1 Kings chapter 9 verse 28 and 1 Kings chapter 10 verses 14 and 15. There it says, Solomon is so rich, just like Bill Gates. Now, Jesus is greater than Solomon in his wealth. He can meet every need, whether it may be physical, material, or spiritual. Solomon could provide meat. Jesus can multiply loaves and fishes. Solomon could buy anything he desired. Jesus can take plain water and make it into pure wine. Solomon sat on a throne built, provided, and upheld by man. Jesus occupies an eternal throne and he will never be forced off it. Psalm 45 6. 1 Kings chapter 10 verse 6. She heard of his works. She heard of the great kingdom he had built. 1 Kings chapter 5 9. She heard of the temple he had constructed for his God. She heard of the great palace he had built for himself. Jesus is greater than Solomon in his works. Solomon built houses of stone and wood. Jesus is building a household of faith. Ephesians chapter 2 verses 12 to 22. Solomon laid down his riches to buy things. Jesus laid down his life to redeem sinners. Solomon came to the end of his life and died. 1 Kings 11:43. Jesus died on the cross and got up on the third day. Solomon was nothing more than a weak human. His power was earthly and temporary. Jesus is the supernatural, eternal Son of God. His power is eternal. Ephesians chapter 3 verse 20. Solomon was limited in his power. Jesus has all power and he can move your mountains, quench your thirst and save your souls. She heard of his wisdom. She had heard of his intellect and that he could answer deep questions. She came to prove him. She came to get her questions answered. Jesus is greater than Solomon in his wisdom. Solomon may have been wise and he may have possessed immense knowledge. But Jesus created everything Solomon knew about. He holds all the answers to all your questions. In fact, he is the answer to all the riddles, problems, and questions of life. They all rest and reside in him. She heard of his worship. Notice where the fame of Solomon was in the mind of this woman concerning the name of the Lord. What impressed her more than his prestige, more than his power, more than his prosperity, and more than his prestige was his powerful personal relationship with his God. When she learned that Solomon's God was the responsible for his glory, she wanted to know more. She wanted to know about this connection he had with God. History says that Solomon had a covered walkway connecting his palace with the house of God. Jesus is greater than Solomon in his worship. Solomon may have known how to go into the temple to make a sacrifice, but Jesus knows how to take lost sinners, save them by his grace, and bring them into the presence of God. In this way, Jesus is greater than Solomon.